Nigerian president pushes back on Donald Trump very harshly like never before. He's not going to be bullied. He's not going to be pushed around. He's not afraid of Donald Trump. By the way, Donald Trump, he can be president in America. Donald Trump is not president in Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu did not chew his words. He was very straightforward. He reaffirmed his commitment in defeating terrorism and doesn't need any Donald Trump or nobody to tell him what to do with this Nigeria. He's pushed back on threat and intimidation and emphasized diplomatic engagement and national sovereignty. These are crazy stuff to need to know about. What's happening, everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for stopping. I appreciate you. Before we start, can I ask you to do this? Let's all do this, please. It costs you nothing. We feel appreciated. It's done. Great stuff. This is Nigeria on the map. Lovely nation, but divided. Let's call it what it is. Okay? As much as Nigerians tend to be the giant of Africa, or at least that's what people say, Nigerians internally are suffering some very deep wound. Okay? People are separated into clans, in tribes and groups, language, religion. It's bad. Now, Nigeria has got 223 million people, okay? It's more than that. With such amount of people, it's just about time before the problems in Nigeria start overflowing all across East Africa. That's the reality right now. Well, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu responded firmly to recent comment by US President Donald Trump, who threatened military action over alleged religion persecution of Christians in Nigeria. So, allegedly, or a question mark. Is it alleged? I don't know. We've seen videos of people being buried, like this one.
There's a lot of distortion going on. People claiming that there is no genocide of Christians in the nation. Information with facts can never be thwarted. You see people buried in hundreds and you say there is no genocide. What a wicked set of people. Agreed, there are people killed in other places for other reasons. But this one is very clear. And gradually is eating down to the south, southwest, southeast, and many so-called leaders for their personal interests are claiming it's not true. Selling out their faith if they have it at all. Jesus said, when I come, will I find the faith? And we are standing here to say to Jesus, the faith will keep standing. Raise your voice in a few seconds. Father, strengthen the brethren. Strengthen the faith.
Okay, let's get back on Tinubu. Tinubu declared that Nigeria will not be intimidated or distracted. Not be intimidated or distracted, and vowed to decisively defeat terrorism. I don't know if this beats the purpose, because people are trying to say, Daddy, Mr. President, you're not listening to us. Okay, we have a lot of people out here that are being unalived. Oh, you said there's nobody being unalived? Look, these ones right here we're burying right now have been unalived. Are you still keeping the same motion, or are you going to change your rhetorics? You're not going to do it? Well, we're going to cry out to the world, because unfortunately, now that there's internet, everybody's going to have something to say. Because Christianity is not a Nigerian religion, it's a world religion. Well, Christians across the world will feel triggered when they hear that Christians are being persecuted. Are Christians being genocided in Nigeria? Well, I'm not an expert in that to define. But are they being unalived? Absolutely. Now, will the Christians across the world be happy to hear that Nigeria, which is a country that divided in two, one part is Muslim, the other part is Christian, the Christians are being unalived by who? By Muslims. They won't be happy. Now, will you feel like people are interfering with internal matters if you look like you're not doing anything about it? Because if you look at this person, look at his face. Look at this man's face, crying out here.
We are tired to be outside performing prayer every day. And they expect us to silence. Now, it's an order. Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre. There is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And look at it today. Is there any Muslim here? United Nations, I know you're watching it. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria, massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims.
You see that he's had enough. His reaction shows you this is a person who's been complaining about the same issues many times and nobody's reacting to it. Okay? Is there a genocide? If you say there is no genocide, why haven't you done anything about it? Number two, why isn't TV and news in Nigeria talk about these things? Why whenever they speak about it very lightly? Why is everybody who say there's no genocide of Christians in Nigeria happening are not Christians? That's a question we're asking. There maybe are people that are Christian. I haven't seen them. Why are the relevant, prominent people speaking about Nigeria is not genociding Christians, Muslim? That's a question we're asking. Why are the people unaliving the other people are Muslim unaliving other people? Now, we've heard a lot of stories of people saying that the United States of America is just trying to find a way to get into Nigeria. Yes, America is looking for an opportunity. America is looking to steal from Nigeria. Yes, America is looking for... They would gladly love to do that. Is America right? Absolutely, America is right to try to steal from Nigeria. Why? Provided Nigeria give America an opportunity to do it. So if you know America may want to take your copper, your lithium, your rare earth, why would you give them an opportunity to bring you democracy? Why can't you fix your democracy since you chose to be a democracy by yourself? Why don't you feel like foreigners are trying to disturb internal matters if you are clearly not helping people who have direct connection with other people across the world? What connection? They are Christians. Christians are going to speak. It doesn't matter whether they were Christian or Muslim. If you're killing Muslims, Muslims across the world are going to be speaking. If you touch on Christians, only Christians are going to be speaking. Well, some people may say, well, it's not just Christian, but the majority are what? They're Christians. Tinubu will intensify efforts to crush terrorism, acknowledging it as a persistent challenge, but reaffirming his administration's resolve to overcome it. Now, why has Mr. Tinubu confirmed that he wants to crush terrorism only now when people are crying? Terrorism in Nigeria did not start now with the videos of this pastor.
My government is denying genocide. What will they say about it? United Nations, European Union, take note. This is the genocide of people that were killed on the fateful day of 7 March 2010. Massacre of Adogona Hawa Plateau State. Names of big victims that were killed.
Okay, killing people being raped, taken by force, abducted, bandits, and it's not started now. This is something we all know. Most of us avoid going to Nigeria because we know in Nigeria, in order to enjoy it, you need to have bodyguard with weapons. Like this guy here, you can see this guy traveling in the car with many people with AK-47s. That's Nigeria for you. Well, why haven't you done anything about it? Well, some people are saying that the government could be earning something out of this. If not the government officially, well, people in power in government are playing with these cards. It's not unknown in the government. If not the government, some people in the government in higher levels of power are using this situation to do something. Some people say that America is hypocritical because they have financed Boko Haram and stuff like that. They cannot be teaching us lessons about peace. Well, America is the country that told you that Boko Haram were being financed with some section of America. You didn't do an investigation and found out that America was sponsoring Boko Haram.
Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding.
Donald Trump government informed you that the other government of America was sponsoring Boko Haram. So you can't use that card against America. You can use it against the previous government. Not against this one. As this new government ends the problem in Nigeria, we don't know. We're going to find out. As Donald Trump stopped funding the system that was funding Boko Haram and all these militias group killers in Nigeria, we don't know yet. We're going to find out. Will they be happy to have an opportunity to get in Nigeria and get your oil, your lithium, your everything? They will do it. But don't give them an opportunity or a reason to do it. Go look after your own people. Take care of them. Now, there's another video I saw here of people complaining in Nigeria. They say, how come terrorist people are negotiating with government? Like, watch this.
What is happening in Nigeria? This is bandits arriving in their numbers. For peace talk in Katsina State, people that have unalived Nigerians, killed soldiers, killed citizens of Nigeria. Look at notorious bandits carrying rifle, carrying AK-47, having a peace talk with the military, with the Katsina State government. Look at them with their guns. Look at them with their guns, and it's not a crime. In the northern part of the country, in the northern part of Nigeria, look at what is going on in the north, and people are not saying anything about it. Imagine, I don't know who bring us come this side, though. I don't know who bring us come here.
So apparently these are the people that are unaliving people. Now, they are supposed to be terrorists, but they are negotiating with government, carrying the AK-47. What going on in here, my man? What is happening here? I thought that most countries don't negotiate with terrorists. Like, you crush them or you disarm them. How terrorists have so much power? I don't understand that. Now, you must understand that Nigeria has many problems, okay? It's not just the unaliving of Christians. Many simple problems, like this one, okay? You can see this woman? Yeah. This woman is being beat up because she's wearing camouflage pants. Yeah, that's Nigeria for you.
I beg you, please. Let me remove it.
Wait, I will ask you a question now. If you see, are you normal? Kai, who are you? Are you normal? Who are you? You are a civilian. Why are you putting on camo? Kai, I'm talking to you. Are you crazy? Why are you putting on my father's camo? Who are you? Are you crazy? You are even putting them tag. You are putting everything as per you. Who are you? You are a civilian. Why are you putting on this camo? This uniform, is it meant for you? Now why are you putting
from here like this? You are going to wait.
Don't worry, see.
She's being beat up because she's wearing camouflage pants. By who? By soldiers. So, in a developed country, they will never ask you to remove it. In a normal country, they will ask you to remove it. If they can ask you to remove it, but in the privacy of your own place, or they will issue, I've never seen that, but they would at least respect your rights as a human being. In shaitan country, they will beat you up and make you remove it in public and leave you naked. I'm sorry. You cannot be asking for equality in this world. I'm sorry, you don't have it. You don't have the tools. You can't be going to other people's countries and expect them to treat you nice if this is how you treat your own people. Look how Nigerians are treated in Nigeria. You see this woman, she's being humiliated. They're going to remove her pants, leave her naked because she put a pant that looks like camouflage pants. Camouflage pant by the military. How do you know a shaitan country? This is how you know shaitan countries. You can't wear camouflage pants. And they'll tell you it's for security reasons. Well, security reasons, people that are unaliving people sometimes don't even wear camouflage. They wear civilian shirt and civilian short. Now, are you going to unalive or make everybody wearing civilian stuff, remove it and be naked because some people you saw in the video were wearing it? What kind of... Nigeria has many problems. The treatment Nigerian civilians get from your authority is not human-like. I'm sorry. Let's just be honest. But unfortunately, you can't go to other people's country and say you are treating us bad. Because in your own country, the way you are being treated, it doesn't make sense. Now, let's get back on track. Is Trump trying to steal from Nigeria? Yes. Why? Because it's a shaitan country. Number one, don't get triggered because I say shaitan country, because shaitan countries are plenty of them in Africa. You should actually feel angry and get the country fixed. Number two, this is what great powers do all along. Okay, great powers go to other smaller countries that are disorganized and they loot. Before I finish, you know China? You can see China right here. Many years ago, the British went to China. They went to sell opium. You know opium is a drug. They sold the opium to Chinese and they took tea back to Britain. They did that for many years. Chinese population became addicted to the opium provided by the British. Many years later, the monarchy in China refused the entry of opium coming from Britain. British went to see the monarch and discuss with him, say, please let our opium in. The Chinese said, no, we're not going to do this because our population is suffering. Guess what the British did? They went with guns and they crushed China in war. They didn't do it one time, they did it twice. And the second time they came with the French to do the very same thing, force opium on Chinese. This is what power countries do to weaker countries that are disorganized. So it's not just about Tinubu saying we're a sovereign country, we can take care of our things. It's also about making sure these Christians are not dead anymore. And also make sure that these people that are supposed to be terrorists don't talk with government like this. How? Well, maybe Nigeria needs some help from other forces so they can crush that situation. Let me know how you feel about this, fellas. It was a great pleasure. This is not personal. This is Africa. Here we talk about Africa. We don't care which country you are. If you do know, we're going to bash it until it's fixed. Obviously, the goal is not to make you feel bad. The goal is to make sure that we move forward. God bless.